AITA for telling my niece I wouldn't pay for her to go to college? I'm a 44F. My sister died after giving birth, leaving 3 kids. BJ, Gracie, Jack. I have 2 kids of my own. I became their legal guardian. Their paternal grandparents and my parents were my biggest supporters and my biggest curse in them. Being defiant against my wishes. My sister left me executor of her will, which includes an inheritance for the kids. Gracie was only 9 when she passed and struggled the most with her death. We did therapy. I come from a stern and firm military household. But it seems once my parents became grandparents that stern and firmness went out the window. She was getting in trouble for things like bad disagreements with other people at school. Bad-mouthing her siblings, especially the youngest. Told him he's the reason their mother is dead more than once. Skipping class, etc. Things they felt didn't require a consequence but a talk. Sorry, I'm not about repeating myself. They didn't agree with me punishing her. They would often disregard her punishment once she was with them, which more than not equaled to them calling me because she was being disobedient. Anyhow, once they fell in line. So did she. When she turned 18, she received her first part of her inheritance, which she handled very well. It was when she moved out at 20 that the bad behavior started again. Her paternal grandparents passed a year apart. Gracie's now 21 and still on the wrong path. She moved back home this year because she ran out of money. Her GPS left her and BJ money. Her aunt called to inform me they were each getting a big chunk of money and was worried about how Gracie will manage it. Her father shows up 6 months before she's set to receive her inheritance. She and BJ are products of an extramarital affair he had on his wife. His wife nor his family or my sister knew about one another until my sister filed for child support. It was a big mess. Anyhow, I can count on my hand on how many times he's seen them since they've been little. He only calls sporadically. BJ cut him out of his life long time ago. Gracie longs for a relationship with him and he plays on it. I told her he was only around because of the inheritance. And I wanted her to be careful. She gets upset and tells me to stay out of her life. That she's grown. She gets her money and runs through it. I heard her crying to her friend about how she helped her father and hadn't heard from him since. She comes to me the following day talking about getting her life on track and wants to go to college. Part of her money she was going to take and go to college. Didn't happen. She asks me to pay for school. I asked what happened to her money. Then she frowns and responds, I don't have much left and I helped my father. Now he's dogging me. Are you happy now? Is that what you wanted to hear? I told her unfortunately no, I didn't want to hear that. But I'm sorry, I'm not paying. You're grown. She hasn't spoken to me in weeks.